Everybody, Andy here again. I'm down on the beach and I had no intention of recording a vlog at all, and I hope that the wind isn't in the way, but I thought as I'm down here I just recorded an audio booth. I always say that, don't I, in these vlogs nowadays, but I may well was thinking about doing another, and I thought no, I'll turn it into a vlog, because this is one of those places I've come down to, my beach. I know I talk about this a lot, but it's one of those sort of real pleasures that I get, is to come down here and it strikes you on a day like today, because it's such a beautiful day. As you can probably see, the sun's out. Yes, it's getting cold. You look out to sea. If I sort of turn around, you might be able to see the sea coming in behind me, the wind blowing against it. Not much of a swell on there, but really the other reason I like it is because I'm pretty much here on my own. I'm here with the waves and with the birds. I'm looking at the oysters, some oyster catchers over there, which I hadn't noticed before, the seagulls and everything. And because it's now pretty much the winter, certainly autumn, there's hardly anyone about, and that's one of those things when you live by the sea. As much as it's nice in the summer because of the weather, etc., most people who live here actually prefer it in the winter when we've got the place to ourselves. And these places, they take on a different type of beauty, don't they, in the winter? Well, anywhere does, I suppose, but the sea's rougher generally. That the wildlife changes and things just look a little bit different. The light's different, isn't it? I mean, that's one of the things about this, maybe I like it so much now. The sun being lower in the sky makes the lights so much different. But anyway, I love a couple of things I was going to talk about, actually. I've seen a couple of people talking recently. There's sirens in the background. Hopefully not coming from me. Talking about talk radio in different ways. Two completely different people. One was but Billy. CCTV, was talking about doing something called blog talk radio. I had heard about it before, but I'd never investigated it. I had a quick look yesterday, and I'm going to have a look again, because one of those things that I've sort of got interested in. I'm not a talk radio fan by any means, never have been, really. I'm much more a music person, but there's something about this, isn't there? There's something about doing this, and I'm doing the audio booths and things like that now. And as I think Billy said in his video about it, it's something you can have on, as we do, lots of people do, with the radio, have it on in the background. It's a background noise, if you want to call it that. I don't really class it as noise, but you know what I mean. And I thought, well, yes. And I've been thinking about this, because having done a little bit of radio in the past, albeit music type radio, but I thought, with doing this, the vlogging, also, which is basically just talking in front of the camera, isn't it? It's not scripted or anything like that. Well, mine certainly aren't, as you can probably tell. And then the audio booths as well. You're putting your thoughts in that out there, and you're just recording things, and it's all vocal, it's all talk. It's made me think about that, and I've mentioned, well, whether I have mentioned, a local radio station that's starting up near to me. And I actually said to one of the guys who's running it, you know, I'd like to maybe get a bit more involved and put forward another idea for another show. Okay, that was music based. I'm going to be doing a local music show on there anyway. But I thought, the more I think about that, more, especially now, I think, well, actually, I wouldn't mind getting involved and doing like a magazine type show, which is effectively talking. Yes, playing music as well, but interviewing people. I've interviewed people before, just talking about all those different topics. Because one thing I suppose with vlogging and audio as well, is it maybe gets you involved in things, it makes you think about other topics and gives you that ability possibly to talk about them. And if you've got an inquisitive nature like myself, you might be thinking, well, actually, you know, I can talk about lots of different things, I've got very wide interests, why not exploit it? So there you go. That's something I've thought about, as I said, and this is something that's come about through a couple of other people. Someone in the UK, and I've forgotten who it was talking about how they'd like to get into talk radio as well, because they've done similar sort of things. And I know people do blog TV, which I've never done, I must admit. Maybe I should give that a go at some time, but maybe limited appeal, because thinking of that, it's one thing I have noticed. Maybe that's one of the reasons I've been doing more audio booths and just doing that type of thing, is that I've noticed the video views are going down again. Now, what the reason for that is, I don't know. Maybe someone can enlighten me. But mine seems to have shrunk, apart from the obvious examples of the peer videos and the odd exceptional one for some reason which gets a few more views. Look, there aren't many of my videos now even getting 100 views. Okay, in some ways it doesn't matter, in some ways it does, because obviously you want your videos to be seen and you're wondering, where are all those people gone? Where are those people? So I still get the same people commenting. Maybe that's the problem. It's the same people watching. It's the same 50-odd people watching every single one, which is very, very good. And there's nothing like a loyal following, is there? And the comments that I get sometimes get to the point where they're starting to outnumber the views, or getting very close to the views. I know they're doubled up because of my replies. But it does make you wonder. You actually wonder how other people feel about it. I know of other people who've been talking about a lot of the bloggers have disappeared. I know we're going back over old ground, and we've talked about this so many times, but it does seem to have happened again. There's been another load of people who've disappeared, and I've heard of some of those original people talking about that, how things have disappeared, how people have disappeared and just aren't making as many vlogs, or aren't even making any at all. They've just disappeared off the face of the earth. I saw a video the other day, Snark Triumph, who said she hadn't made a video this year, which I found quite hard to believe, but it's true, you know. And there's a very good example. Someone needs to do a lot of vlogging, and there's lots of others as well. So anyway, I'm going to enjoy my little walk along along the beach here. Another impromptu, completely unplanned vlog. But and I thought, well, sod it, as they say. I'm going to put another video up there. If only 50 of you want to watch it, that's plenty good enough as far as I'm concerned. But invite your friends. Why not? Hang on, I'm going to get a cup of water. Anyway, thanks for your time. I'll speak to you again soon. Goodbye.